Hi, and welcome to another session of Talk with ECM. Do-do-do-do. I'm Elizabeth, the ECM of Talk with ECM, and I'm doing this as a joint venture with SpeakAlley. So our guests here today came from SpeakAlley, and I'm really glad you're here. Some others may be joining as the time goes on, and we'll welcome them as well. I'd like to give everyone a chance to speak today so we can all have a turn and practice speaking English and practice listening English. Goal I like to help us all remember is that we want everyone to have a chance. So if someone's speaking for a long time and is passionate and has a lot to say, which is good, but we might have 10 seconds warning. And this means if you see this means please finish your sentence, and then it's time to let someone else have an opportunity to speak as well. Not that we don't want to hear you, we just want to make sure everyone has a chance. At the moment, I have two guests, so I think we'll have a lot of opportunity to speak. Today, my topic is all about what do you want? Not in the big thing of life and what do you want out of life, but more, what do you want to help you learn English? I'm an English teacher and I want to help learners just like you. I want to help people find ways to improve their English and help reach their goals. Things like passing the IELTS test or ELITS or IELTS. I've heard it said both ways. The TOEFL exam, applying to the university of their dreams, etc. There's so many things we can do when we learn English. But I have a lot of questions for you today because as an English teacher, if I had the opportunity to just hand you a magic box, this is it, this is my gift to you to learn English, what would be inside? Tell me what it is I can help you with. What are you looking for? So let's begin first by introducing ourselves. That's our topic for today, but more important than that are the people here today. I'll go first. So I'm going to introduce myself, say my name and my country. And for country, you can say where you live, where you were born, where your heart is, where you want to be. It's really an open question. You can answer it as you wish. So again, my name is Elizabeth. I'm from the USA, but now I live in Europe. I live in Austria. Great. So I have two guests here today. Let's start with Giga. Please introduce yourself.
So, hello, my friends. My name is Giga. I am from Georgia, and I was born in a small city named Gori, but since my childhood, I've been living in the capital of this country, in Tbilisi.
Excellent, thank you. And our next guest, please introduce yourself.
Hi everyone, my name is Theo. My full name is Bùi Quang Theo. I'm from Vietnam. I was born in Hà Tĩnh province. It's a province in North Vietnam. And nice to meet you, everyone. And have a nice day.
I have a question for you. I need a little bit of help. Can you help me say your name again slowly so I can learn how to say it?
Bùi Quang Theo.
Bùi Quang Theo.
Bùi Quang Theo.
So faster. Bùi Quang Theo.
Yeah.
So the name I see written there on your square is Theo.
Yeah, my name is Theo.
Okay. All right. I'll try to say it correctly. If I say it wrong, and this is true for everyone, please correct me. All right? Yeah. The same with Theo. Okay. Yeah. Theo. Good. Thank you for that tip. That's very helpful. So as you are my two guests, let's start with Theo. And my question for you is, you're an English learner. What are you looking for? what can help you improve your English?
Uh, I want to learn English because I want to socialize with people, those who talk English, and I have any opportunity to learn about their culture, and and I think that's gonna I will feel great when I talk with foreign people.
Great. So you're interested in meeting other people, learning about their culture, getting to know them. And I think I heard something you made a point of. It's many foreign people, not only people from England or the USA, but people from all over the world
Yeah,
can
yeah.
use English to communicate. So that's a great point. That's
Thank
really
you
great.
very much.
So that's why you want to speak English, and that's important to know why. But my question is, how? What can I give you to help you feel more comfortable speaking English?
Uh, I think
What are you
uh,
looking for?
just uh, uh, more lessons and uh, uh, I don't know how to say, but just wrote English from a native English speaker, and then I think I can improve my English speaking skills or any English skills.
Okay, that's a good point. So you want to have more opportunity, more exposure, especially with native English
Yeah,
speakers.
yeah, yeah.
Great, thank you for that, Theo. How about you, Giga? What are you looking for?
Well, first of all, I want to say thank you to you. Uh, you know that I've decided I've been studying English from school, and I studied English also at university, and uh, but now I decided to pass international exam IELTS because my decision is to study abroad. So I'm looking for practice with native speakers, and not only with native speakers, to improve my speaking skills. And uh, this is the best opportunity for us to practice our speaking skills. And for this, I'm very glad, and you are a very kind person. And to my mind, it would be better to continue our speaking sessions and conversations and hang out video calls, because it won't help only particular person. It will help most of the people, and this is a nice opportunity for what I want to thank you and all of our members and our friends. Thank you.
Great. I want to write down a few things that I hear just to make sure I don't forget them. So one thing that you both mentioned is just more opportunities. So and to speak live. So I'm going to write down live sessions. That seems like an important thing. Is that correct?
Yes, sure.
Live sessions. I also heard native English speakers. My arms aren't long enough. Oops. Good. I see we have a new guest. It looks like Mr. Muda 29. And I guess 29 is not your real name. But please introduce yourself. Tell us your name and country. And for your country, it can be where you live, where you were born, where your heart is. as you wish. Please introduce yourself.
My name is Mahmoud. I'm from Egypt and I live in Dumyat. I'm graduate from the Faculty of Commerce. That's all.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the last sentence. Can you say the last part again? You're Mahmoud from Egypt and...
Yes. And I'm right now in Dumyat.
I can't hear that. Can you say that more slowly?
I'm live in Dumyat.
Ah, okay. Great. Welcome. Today we're talking about what do you want? So I'm an English teacher and I like to help learners just like you improve your English. And people have many different reasons for learning English. But as an English teacher, I want to know if I could give you a magic box. Here it is in my hands, a magic box. And if I could give you this magic box to help you learn English, the exact kind of English you want, what's in that box? What can I give you to help? What are you looking for?
I'm looking for to be more comfortable when I speak English with stranger or foreigner people. I want to live in another country. The people in this country speak English, so I want to learn English from you.
Great. So I heard some things in there. So you want to feel more comfortable. So maybe inside this magic box there would be confidence. Yes. Something that helps give you more confidence speaking this strange foreign language, especially when talking with people you don't know. That's a really good point. Thank you for that. I see we have another guest now, and it looks like Swamnil. Swamnil, please introduce yourself. Swamnil, can you introduce yourself, please? And it sounds like someone has their microphone on. If you're not speaking, please turn your microphone off. It cuts down on the background noise. Thanks. All right, so we're still waiting for Swamp Neil. Perhaps he has a connection problem. So we're talking about what are you looking for? What's in this magic box I can give you? Let's go back to Theo. Theo, do you have any other thoughts or ideas listening to other people? Something I can give you that would help you speak better English or have the level of English you want?
I think the main problem is depend on myself. If I want to improve my English, I need to learn hard, learn more, and keep connection with keep connecting with who talk English, and pay attention when in any English class, like in this class. I need to keep focusing. Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. I think you brought up another question in my mind that leads right into another question that I have. Many people, not anyone in this group, but many people tell me, what can I do, teacher? Tell me how I can improve my English. I want perfect English. Tell me the secret. And I really can't. If I could give you the secret, honestly, I would. Here it is. Here's the secret. Now you have perfect English. I bet you I would be a millionaire if I could do that. Sadly, I can't. But Theo, you pointed out something. It depends on you, and that's really true. When we want to learn something or prove ourselves in some way, it takes time. It takes time and it takes effort. And I want to help you do that. But before we talk about those details, maybe Theo, you can tell me how much, or actually let me ask everyone, how much time do you spend learning English? Let's say each week. In 1 week, how much time do you spend? If you can type the number of hours or something on the side in the chat, how much time do you spend learning English? If you spend 1 hour a day or maybe 3 days a week. So type the number of hours on the side in the chat. Can you find the chat? Is that clear? Average. Thank you, Theo. Average 30 minutes per day for 5 or 6 months. That's great. So average means some days it's more, some days it's less, but an average of 30 minutes per day. That's fantastic. That's really great. Sadly, it looks like Swamp Neil's having some connection problems. I'm sorry to see that. 2 hours a day. Excellent. Our friend from Egypt. Fantastic. Giga, approximately 1 hour a day. So it sounds like all three of you are very committed and very serious about improving English. I have to be honest, I wish everyone was like you. Some people say, yes, I want to learn English. Tell me, tell me, tell me. And when I ask, how much time do you spend? Well, there's always TV or their family or their friends or school or work or the children or... So you all sound very committed, very serious about learning English. That's fantastic. That's really fantastic. I can really help you, and I'm excited about that. So what do you do in this 1 hour per day? Giga, please tell us, what do you do in your 1 hour per day?
I have conversation with my friends in different countries. I have lots of friends, for example, in Ukraine, in Italy, in Romania. But you know that it's totally impossible to be in touch every day. But sometimes I don't speak in English in about 1 hour, but I do some listenings, some tests, some readings to improve my English and achieve my goal. Because I know that if I won't work very hard, it's not good for my future. So if you want to achieve something big, something huge, you should work very hard. You should be hardworking. Otherwise, you will be average. And maybe exam, which I mentioned several minutes ago, it's one of the difficult exams, and I realized that I need hard work and lots of jobs to do.
Yeah, I agree with you. And it sounds like you have an excellent plan. You want to speak with people. So practicing English in real time, connecting online, on the internet, so that you can talk with different people. But that's not always possible. You're absolutely right. When we're dependent on others, it can be tricky. So you're also doing reading and listening and other things. So always challenging yourself and improving. And the exam you're taking is a very difficult exam, a very important exam. And it's not only speaking, so it's really smart that you're looking at all these different parts. That's fantastic. I really applaud you and your efforts. Yay! And we really hope that you're going to be able to
thank you.
Pass the exam.
Thank you.
I think one other thing I should point out about the exam, not only does it take a lot of time and a lot of effort to prepare, but it's also not cheap. You have to pay a lot of money to take this exam. So it's not something one takes lightly. It's not a joke. It's something people take very seriously. So I'm glad you're taking you and your preparation and the exam very seriously. Good. Let's go to Mahmoud. did I remember your name right? Please correct me if I'm wrong. You said that you practice or prepare 2 hours per day improving your English. Please tell me, what do you do?
At first, I'm looking for articles. I'm read it and I found new words. I'm trying uh, to learn these words, translate it to Arabic, and then I learn it. I'm trying to listen new videos and learn new grammars rules. Uh, that's all.
Okay, I wouldn't say that's all. That's quite a lot, 2 hours per day. So it sounds like you're practicing listening and you're looking at the scripts, translating, working on vocabulary and grammar. Did I hear that correctly?
Yes, that's right.
Great. It sounds wonderful. It sounds wonderful. And definitely 2 hours a day is a great investment of your time, and you're working towards it. Now, one question I have for you, are you looking for something else? Is there something else I, as a teacher or someone, can give you that would help you improve your English in the way you want? What are you looking for?
I'm looking to find new partner to speak with him English or to make a conversation, and something is very difficult and didn't find anyone in my country to speak with him. All my friends are busy, so I am looking to find new partner with them.
Great. And so this connects a little bit with what we heard from others before, that these live sessions are good, an opportunity to speak in real time. So not just chatting, not just translating, not only listening, but the interaction, speaking and listening together. And it's true, as Giga mentioned, sometimes we have friends or connections around the world, even online, but when we're dependent on other people, sometimes they're busy, sometimes they don't have time. And then we have to find ways ourselves to keep moving forward. Good. I see we have a new guest. One moment, I dropped my paper. Oh, Ibrahim has left the group. He can't introduce himself. I hope he comes back. So let's see, Swamp Neil, can you introduce yourself, please? Swamp Neil, hello? Hello, Swamp Neil. Okay, we'll wait. Hopefully you can get your internet connection a little bit better. For now, let me go to Theo. Theo, an average of 30 minutes per day for the past 5 or 6 months. That's really great. It shows endurance for the long term. What do you do in these 30 minutes?
Well, I watch English video on YouTube, and I'm very lucky because around my place there are some native people. They're from California or some place in the US, and I invited them to hang out around like a coffee shop, and I can improve my English speaking skills. And before I go to bed, I often listen to English horror stories.
Horror stories?
Yeah, real horror story in real life. And I can easily go to sleep. I can easily sleep, And
That's great. So it sounds like you're really making fantastic efforts. You have local people who are native English speakers from the USA that you can hang out at a coffee shop and interact in real conversational English. This is wonderful. And also you're listening to horror stories, which I guess you're combining your interest of English with your interest of horror stories together. So it's more enjoyable for you.
Yeah. And
great idea.
And I also read childhood stories, English childhood story, and sometimes I talk English with my friends because they also are learning English, and I have so many opportunities to improve my English. And additional, I also like want to talk talk English better. So I have motivated.
Great. So one question I just got from Giga, how long will our practice continue? Actually, we're out of time, so it'll probably be only 3 more minutes. So I want to just quickly review everything we said. So it sounds like you all want more opportunity to speak English. The live sessions, talking with native speakers, and just more opportunity to feel more comfortable and continue practicing. Of course, with that, you'll learn new vocabulary, improve your grammar, listening skills. This all comes together in a great big package when we focus on these. So I'm really glad I heard that. And I'm working on a product that I think might just fit your needs. But it's not ready yet. I want to keep getting input from you to make sure it will help you, because that's the point. So let me just give you each about 30 seconds for any closing words, anything you'd like to say before we end the session. So Giga, you can go first. Any closing words that you have?
So I want to say thank you again for beginning, and it was a very great conversation with you, with all of you, because we know we have our work, our jobs, and it's Friday. In my country, it's Friday evening at end of the working week. So it was some kind of relaxation and sharing ideas. So thank you to all, and I hope we will meet soon again, and we will have more interesting, more graceful and fabulous conversations. Thank you all.
Great, thank you. And have a good work day. And Mahmoud? Is it Mahmoud or Mohammed? I forgot your name. What is your name again? I'm so sorry.
Mahmoud.
Mahmoud. Thank you.
Mahmoud, yes. It's letter Ha. In Arabic, it's Ha. Mahmoud.
Mahmoud. I tried.
Yes. Okay, that's good. I want to thank you for your great effort. And I wish if we can do this session in the next Friday.
The next session is in 2 weeks. The next session is in 2 weeks.
After 2 weeks? Okay.
Mm-hmm. So I have to look on the calendar. One moment. It looks like February 3rd is the next session. But if you want to know more, you can sign up here on my newsletter or just stay tuned on SpeakAlley. I'll put the link up later. Any other closing words?
No, thank you.
Okay. Thank you for being here today. And Theo, any closing words from you?
Yeah. Can you say that again?
Do you have any closing words? Anything you'd like to say before we end the session?
I just thank you for everything. Still that.
Great. Thank you, and thank you for sharing your ideas with us.
Yeah.
Good, and Swamp Neil, unfortunately, we weren't able to hear from you. Perhaps you had a poor internet connection. I'm not sure what's happening there, but I'm glad you're here, and I hope you had the opportunity to listen. For the rest of you who are listening to this as a recorded session, please sign up for my newsletter, talkwithecm.com. I'll even send you my 7 top tips for learning English for free. Again, my name is Elizabeth from Talk with ECM, and today's session is a cooperation with SpeakAlley. It's a great place to meet other English learners and connect and practice speaking English in live sessions. There's a lot of other great resources there as well. So thank you all for your time. Thank you for sharing your ideas and helping me understand what it is you're looking for to help you learn English. If you think of other ideas and want to let me know, you can comment below or send me an email. When you go to my website, all the information is there. All right, thank you very much and have a great weekend.